Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about lifestyle changes that relate to anxiety. I work in the healthcare field, and lately I've noticed that anxiety has become a big problem for friends, family members, and in the healthcare setting. The one thing I noticed is that although stress levels and anxiety has increased, we are not changing our daily routines to help us cope with anxiety. Anxiety affects us in so many different ways. It affects our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, and our daily productivity. Therefore, today I'm going to provide 5 simple tips that will help you to cope with anxiety that will be easy to incorporate in your everyday daily lifestyle. So if you're interested in learning, please keep watching. Number 1, social media and news. Social media and the news can be one of the biggest contributors to anxiety. Although we all want to stay well informed and we want to know what's going on, you have to learn as an individual what bothers you and how learning about the news affects you emotionally and mentally. So pick a time that works for you. Find out when you can watch the news, how much time you can spend watching the news, and limit yourself if it increases your anxiety. Number 2, when you suffer with anxiety, a lot of times people find themselves wanting to socially isolate from others when they're anxious. I understand that because being in a social setting that's really busy can bring on anxiety. However, it can be a good thing if you think about it, finding a friend or a family member who can be a support person. For example, if you find someone that you always talk to, a person that brings you comfort, and is always a calming spirit to you, it can be good whenever you're feeling anxious to talk to that person. It's always good to remove negative thoughts and replace it with positive energy. Number 3, sleep. Sleep is so important when you are trying to manage anxiety. Therefore, doing things like avoiding caffeine, taking hot, relaxing baths can help you with sleep. You must get the proper amount of sleep in order to treat anxiety. If you don't get the correct amount of sleep, you wake up feeling irritable, anxious, and all of that contributes to anxiety. Therefore, there are other things you can also do. If you take a hot bath, you try all type of different techniques, and you still are having difficulty sleeping, you can try things over the counter like melatonin. Herbal products are awesome at times for helping with sleep, but before you do so, you should always consult with your primary care physician. Number 4, service animals. Animals are some of the best ways to help with anxiety. Cats, dogs help us show our emotional side. We're not judged. We don't feel like we have to be judged, and they're just relaxing and calming. However, before you decide to get a service animal, you should always research breeds. Find out which animal will work best with your personality. For example, some dogs are hyper. Therefore, that may not help relax you. So do your research before choosing a service animal. And last but not least, your diet. Diet contributes to a major part of anxiety. If you're not eating properly, you may find that your anxiety levels tend to increase. For example, eating foods like fried foods, refined cereals, processed meats, and high-fat dairy can really create a problem when you're trying to lower your anxiety levels. So eating things that are healthy, whole grain wheats, fresh fruits, vegetables, and low-fat dairy, as well as lean meats, will help you manage your anxiety. Always be sure to take the time to try to prepare healthy meals. I know that's difficult because a lot of your schedules may be busy, but meal prepping can help with that type of thing. I hope these tips will help you in managing your anxiety and you feel like you've learned something. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel. And also, make comments down below and tell me other topics that you may want to hear. Until the next video, guys, stay healthy and thank you for joining me.